Both undefeated. Garcia 39-0, 30 knockouts. Spence 24-0, 21 via knockout. Mikey Garcia moving up a couple of weight classes. He said, everyone tells me this fight is too risky. That's why I wanted to do it.
But even if he doesn't, even if he wastes this first round moving,
Garcia has gone the distance, 12 rounds in each of his last 3 bouts.
But it looks like Mikey's starting to, walk Errol down a little bit, and that tide might change. So
Mikey's throwing that left hook, and it's coming around pretty good on Spence, but it's not hitting him yet.
No, neither one of these guys. That was a good little body shot by Garcia. Kel Brook did was he used a lot of cute moves left and right on Errol Spence. Of course, Spence starts turning that pressure on like he's doing now, and this is what eventually gets to you in the later rounds. But he put on pressure. He landed a couple of body shots. He came over the top of Errol Spence's right jab. I think his head movement and his intelligence right now is serving him well. He's playing it smart and he's being effective.
There's big left by Spence.
Ooh.
Oh. Errol came around with a good swooping left hook there.
Yeah, he's starting to find that. That's a punch that Mikey, as smart as this, shouldn't be getting hit with. It's not easy. Neither one of these guys are easy to find openings on.
Body shot by Spence. Derek, also a Dallas native, 2007 Trainer of the Year.
He's having success here in round number 3. As you just see right there, popping him with the jab, and it's scoring for me, and I'm sure it's probably scoring for the judges.
And, he's keeping the fight in the middle of the ring, which he's supposed to.
A look at the number of jabs landed. 21 for Spence, 11 by Garcia.
The long arms are posing a problem for Mikey.
There's the left by Spence.
Mikey Garcia is keeping his head really stiff right now. He needs to move it a little bit more.
Body shot by Spence.
Great round for Spence right now. He's been throwing that right-left continuously.
Back to Heidi Endro. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Robert. We heard you say this is the round you need to go for it. What do you want to see Mikey doing?
I think Mikey could back him up. Look, just like he's doing right now. Fighting on the outside of Spence is too long and reach, and is just jabbing his fight through. If Mikey could pressure him, and look, just like that, backing him up.
Thank you, guys.
You're talking about a skillful boxer, Errol Spence, and he's mixing up the punches big time.
He's getting it coming and going, and he's having too few moments to be in this fight right now. Right now, Errol Spence is running away with it.
And stiff. He needs to move his head a little bit more.
He's keeping the perfect distance, Errol Spence, and now he's starting to land some really hard shots. And if Mikey can't land and hurt Errol, he's really in deep trouble.
Oh, left by Spence and then a right.
And this is the Errol Spence.
Oh, good right hook by Errol Spence.
But this is the champ, Mikey, coming back. He's not going to sit still for that.
Down to 20 seconds.
Great body shot by Errol Spence. But Mikey comes back. He'll counter you. I mean, he's not just laying down, or Mikey Garcia's got to use his feet. He's not using his feet to come forward. He's trying to counter punch, but he's got to do that. He's got to put a hustle on with his feet if he really wants to be successful.
Round 7, winding down here in Arlington.
See. Boy, but Errol Spence is just dominating now. There's a couple good right hands and the choppers that Mikey's landing on the inside, but to what effect? Because here comes Errol, man, just throwing some really strong punches. Little uppercut, straight left hand, and a right hook right behind it.
Oh, left by Spence.
Well, he's got to, like you said, he's got to take chances. I haven't seen him take one chance. He's basically he's going to have to rush him.
Okay, even when he takes chances, though, what's he going to do with it? I mean, score points? That's not going to win him this fight. It's too far gone already,
Right, but he needs to throw some punches.
At the beginning of this round, guys.
It seems like he's looking for that perfect punch. That perfect punch is never going to be there. He's got to throw punches.
It's hard to be careful in a fight.
There's his trainer, his older brother, Robert.
It may not be that easy to take Mikey out. You know, we're already in the 9th round, and he's not landing. Well, he's landing there right now. Very solid stuff.
Oh, left uppercut by Spence.
Mikey's taking these punches on the chin.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much of these punches he's going to be able to take. This is what happens when you step up. You know, these guys punch a lot heavier.
Spence does that to welterweights as well. I mean, whether you step up or not, the bottom line is, boy, he's really got Mikey on the run right now. And if I don't know if he could take another round like this next round if Errol Spence turns on the heat like he did this round.
Robert Garcia said he's going to stop it if he doesn't get a good round out of Mikey for more to Heidi Androl.
He could not afford to take another round like he did in the 9th round and the 10th round here, and I'm talking about Mikey Garcia taking that type of punishment. Every fight is risky, but this one is especially risky because you're in there with a machine in Errol Spence who really devastates most of his opponents, whether it's to the body or head, but eventually he wears you down and just...
Haven't seen too many body punches by Mikey Garcia, and you know, he's known for his body punches. At this point, it's only going to take one punch.
Well, I got to tell you, Mikey threw a nice crisp left hook off of a counter shot off of Errol's punch, but then Errol came right back with a straight left hand. So even when Mikey does something good, Errol answers it back. But he's not doing himself any favor by sitting on the ropes right there, because that's where he will take punishment.
Mikey Garcia needs to knock out Errol Spence to win this fight.
Of course.
But right now, he's too busy protecting himself from this onslaught of Errol Spence's combinations.
He is. He's doing a good job of blocking these big punches, though, but something's going to slip in eventually if Mikey doesn't counter.
Spence throwing a barrage of punches here in round 11.
It's not looking good. Well, he's looking for a counter shot. It was too little, too late.
And that he can box, and he's just not this pressure fighter that comes forward.
All right, thanks, Marcos. So Marcos has given all 10 rounds to Errol Spence tonight.
Yeah. Right now, what he's doing is he's just punishing Mikey Garcia to the body and head.
And punches, which is slowing him down. So anytime he attempts to throw a punch, he's not going to have the energy to get that punch through.
I know. We got 1 minute left in the 11th round here. I'm telling you. So he's blocking a lot of those punches. He's taking some good shots, no doubt, here and there, but he's still capable of trying to counter. And I'm talking about Garcia. But Errol Spence is really turning up the heat right now. There's 20 seconds left.
This is, you know, Mikey's a good fighter.
He's a great fighter.
He's a great.
That's why he's still here.
He knows how to protect himself. Usually, other guys would probably get stopped by now, but you know, Mikey's doing a good job of protecting himself.
Mikey slipped a couple of big punches, and you know, he popped out a couple of short right hands, but that's as much as he's getting accomplished right now. He's got...
Spence and Garcia have great respect for one another, spent a lot of time together. They were out in Los Angeles on a couple of occasions for press conferences, and then earlier this week here in Arlington, Mikey Garcia said, "Errol reminds me of me."
Well, Spence just keeps coming, especially in this last round. He's trying to go for broke right here and close the show.
Well, he's got 25 seconds to 20 seconds to do it with right now, and I don't think he's going to do it.
Two undefeated champions go the distance.
Judge at ringside, Glenn Feldman, scores the bout 120 to 107. Judges Alex Levin and Nelson Vazquez both score the bout 120 to 108. All three in favor of the winner, remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport today, and still the IBF Welterweight Champion of the World, boxing's pride of Dallas, Texas, the truth, Errol Spence Jr.